OMG. I just walked out of the Project Management Professional PMP exam and I passed. I am going to tell you no lies. Anyone who knows me knows and has talked to me in the past few weeks would have known I've expressed extreme doubt about passing that exam. I was prepared to fail. I had thoughts about whether I would take it or not again. Let me just add to it that I had a massive migraine today. It's really bad now. I had to do the whole exam. I thought about, I probably should have, I don't know if you could even get a doctor's note or something to reschedule the exam. I woke up with a headache. But I think the biggest part for me was that coming up to the exam, I just experienced this extreme lack of capacity. And I didn't know the words for it until I was reading the book, The Magic of Knowing What You Want, the last couple of months. I finished it up. I started last year. She was talking about goals, and sometimes when we're not reaching a goal, we need to assess what's really going on. Is the goal itself or is there something else? And I recognize what was happening for me right now with some of my goals is capacity. I just don't have the capacity with everything that's going on in my life, all the changes, all the things, all the questions, all the wondering. Should I do this? Should I not do that? I should be doing shoulds. What steps to take, Lord, lead me, guide me, just consumed by all of that. I felt like my capacity for learning anything, it was limited. I started off this year engaged in 2 programs, and both of them I applied for. I didn't know that I would get, but I did, and they were opposites. I had applied to get a voucher for the project management professional through workforce development. I didn't necessarily want the PMP exam, the PMP over the years, but when we assessed my experience and where I could go next in the marketplace, to the programs that workforce development would cover in terms of costs to help me improve my, to remove barriers to employment and to improve my employability, the PMP was the exam. Anything technical was way below where I was. It was like Network Plus, A Plus. Even though I could use those things, if you look at my career trajectory, I'm past those things. I had moved into management. And so I was like, all right, Lord, I guess it's the PMP. Years ago, my old boss said I should be a project manager, and I functioned in a project management and program management role over the years, but I never sought the actual certification. I would take the classes, but I would never take the cert. And the other track, I said I was in 2 programs. The other one was a cybersecurity based program, and I got into that as well. And I remember when they started, I was like, Lord, what am I doing? What is this? But I've been praying over the years, Lord, if I knock on a door and it's mine to walk through, I'm going to walk through that door. And I understood that it would be a lot, but I was willing to take on the challenge. But I didn't foresee some of the other personal things that were going to happen in my life that would end up impacting my capacity. So anyways, here I am. Literally when I say I felt like the last couple of days I had no capacity. I was like, I don't have capacity to cram information into my head. I can't hold it. It's not staying. I was studying not as aggressively as I have studied in the past for things. I was assessing my age, all these different things that are factors. And there's so many lessons here that I've learned about myself, and I imagine apply to other people as well that are in my situation. And so those 2 separate tracks, the project management track and then the more technical cybersecurity, AI security, automations, totally different minds, right? Which I operate in, but have never had to do them so intensely at the same time, if that makes sense. Because even when I functioned as a project manager and a program manager at work, I never had to know like very detailed technical things. I understand the technical, I understand the impacts and all that stuff. And then when I was a very technical person, I did do some project type management work, but most of my day was in the technical weeds. And so to have to sit in both of them at the same time, I just have never really done. And so anywho, I didn't get, this is my live for today, my daily for today. I didn't do it this morning. I wanted to, but I didn't get a chance. Had the headache, had to do some work. I think I might have said in my other video that I'm working as a case manager right now and had a meeting for work and stuff like that. And so capacity is just something that I learned, to assess about myself. But I came into this exam, and here's the part that I really want you to hear. I said to God, I said, Lord, you are infinite. You have all wisdom. And no, it's very interesting. I did the daily calm meditation today, and I do several things in the mornings, but I chose just to do that one this morning because of my time constraints. And she was talking about the 3 types of wisdom. Now, of course, she didn't mention godly wisdom, but I know I'm going to have